everybody, my name is Brooklyn, otherwise known as the Dramatic Otaku, and today's video is another take 2. Now, this video, as you can tell by the title, is another cosplay review. So, if you watched this week's main video, you would recognize how I'm sitting and what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, in this video, I'm reviewing 2 Sailor Scout cosplays that I bought on eBay and AliExpress respectively. They're fairly cheap cosplays, and the reason I wanted to have this section and not include it in the main video is because I had 6 hours worth of footage for the entire video that I had to wrap up. And this section was just not needed, but it was context as to why I was sewing a cosplay instead of just using the cosplay that I already had. So this is a semi-review of these kinds of cosplays as someone who's sort of getting more into sewing their own cosplay and who's been cosplaying for a fair bit. For someone who's a beginner, these cosplays are actually pretty good. Long story short, these are pretty good, but this is sort of a full in-depth cosplay experience thing. I don't know, it's more in depth than the one that I gave of the wigs and Eevee costume. But yeah, so that's this video. I would highly suggest you watch this video and then go to the Making Sailor Jupiter cosplay video, because this essentially is context as to why I made that video in the first place. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy! To start off today's video is to explain what I do have for Sailor Moon and Sailor Jupiter cosplays, because I'm also going to be making a second cosplay alongside the first one. Why? I'll tell you in a minute. But why am I starting this project? Why am I doing this project when I in fact have 2 perfectly good Sailor Moon and Sailor Jupiter dresses? Simple. First of all, I got these off eBay, or AliExpress and eBay respectively. I don't believe I've ever worn the Sailor Jupiter one because this is the most recent cosplay that I got, and I got it with a bunch of different cosplays. This one is a lot older and I have actually worn it. It's a little bit worn stretch wise, and it is perfectly fine except for a few things. First of all, the fabric is really cheap. Obviously I got it cheap off of AliExpress, same with that one. They're exactly the same, so any problem I have with that is the same problems I have with this. Second of all, it is somewhat ill-fitting on my body. So here's a video of me actually wearing it in a cosplay fashion. Most of the videos I did in this cosplay, I shot myself from the ribs up because this doesn't flatter my waist at all. And the thing that I'm most worried about with this project is that it's never going to flatter my waist, but it's fine. The third thing is that the bows look cheap. For some reason, the front of the skirt is way longer than the back of the skirt, which usually it's the reverse. The back of the skirt is longer than the front of the skirt. And the worst thing of all is there is one, count it with me, 1 layer of tulle. And it's not even good tulle. It's shit tulle. I would be fine with just this fabric. However, it's got this underneath it to try and create a poofy look for the skirt. Rather than, the pleats that the actual skirts from the anime have. And this is the main issue I have with this cosplay. And this cosplay, because this does the exact same. This is more worn down than this, however, which makes me never wanting to wear this ever. So I have these 2 dresses. And personally, I kind of hate them. I don't want to wear them to a con. They're fine for TikTok. They're fine for maybe a YouTube video. These, so far, are my backup options for Comic-Con. For a beginner cosplay, they're fine. If you want to buy them, you can buy them. I don't care. I just personally hate wearing them for a multitude of reasons. The only thing I really like about it is the fucking stretch fabric, which ironically is the thing that makes me feel the most anxious about my body. Now, I don't mind the colours, I don't mind the colours, like, the colours are gorgeous. And then there's the fact that these dresses also come with extra things, right? So these are really good for beginner cosplayers who want to buy their cosplay, who can't afford some of the more expensive brands. If you go onto eBay and search for these, I would recommend these if you don't like sewing. Especially since they come with some actually pretty good add-ons. First of all, they come with chokers. Now the problem with the chokers is they are a set size. This is the default one it comes with, and it's all Velcro, but as you can see, when putting it on, there's quite a bit of space. The good thing about it is Velcro. I'm not 100% comfortable with putting really anything else on my neck unless it maybe had a clasp, and in that case you're asking for something really expensive, or something that you may be able to make by yourself, but personally for me, it would be kind of expensive for me. Thus, we stick with Velcro. Now, this, I just took a little Velcro spot, I sewed this onto the ribbon, and as you can see, it fits quite well to my neck. It is an actual choker, so I do have to like pull it back a little bit just to get it to sit properly. And the same goes with this ribbon. Now I have a tutorial on TikTok on how to make this. You just get a piece of like whatever colour ribbon and you stick Velcro on it. And to secure it, you do sew on these little Velcro straps. I didn't do it in this case because the fabric is so small. But yes, I now have this that I can play with and change into this if I want to. I don't really want to, I actually prefer my own, but yes, I have these, and these come with those, but those aren't the only things that come with them. You have these. By far the second worst thing to come out of this entire pack. These are meant to be the tiaras. I wouldn't suggest these even to a beginner cosplayer. These are awful, and they're exactly the same no matter what dress you get. So I wouldn't, I don't like these. These are by far the second worst thing to come out of the pack. Now, if you're wondering what the first worst thing is, I threw them away. And no, they're not the dress. They're not the dress. Not what you're thinking, not the dress. You see, these come with a thong. And I'm not talking an Aussie thong. And I'm not kidding. I swear to God, they come with them. But I threw both of them out. By far the best thing, even better than the actual dresses themselves, to come out of this entire little pack of things you get, is the gloves. These are fucking fantastic. The only downside, which you will find with a lot of like gloves like these, even regular ones, which I do in fact have right here, that I have, and they're fancy. I got them at my debutante ball the school put on. Essentially these and these exactly the same. And these are by far the best things to come out of this cosplay, as I mentioned. You've also got the Sailor Moon and Sailor Jupiter ones, and they're just fucking fantastic. I love these things. If I were to throw these away, I would keep these. Like, even when I make new gloves, which I eventually will do in this video, I'm going to keep these as backups because these are so fucking good. Yes, you've got the loose threads, and yes, they're not the tightest on your arm. However, these look the part and they are just fucking amazing. So, and finally, for things that I have for this element of the cosplay, is this. Now, I made this, so we'll get into that in a second. However, because of all of this, because I did a mini review there for a second, thank you guys so much for watching. I love that I can... I love that you can see me clearly with the front-facing camera and there isn't glare lines everywhere. Oh, I love that. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I get it's a little bit weird and I'm half dissing, half sort of praising the cosplay. I'm personally just sick of the cosplays, mainly because of the tulle skirt, not gonna lie, or the netting skirt actually. For context, I am selling these two cosplays as I will be selling some other stuff. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just wanted to let you guys know that I have a Ko-fi or a coffee. This, it will be linked down in the description down below. I have a link tree to all of my social media, and yeah, I have also got a Discord down below if you want to join. It is called Weeb With Me. It has a really weird, I have a bug in my face. It has a really weird like picture of Sailor Moon that I made intentionally for a video and then just didn't fucking upload the video as the header. And yeah, I hope to see you guys there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!